What if we cover Likee TV? Mr. Senate, our channel so overhit out of Manamame. I feel so subscribe with some opinion latest news content. Be also better pray now one sack be when you be a tea. Na and sema a tregun sembena boba. Your ballroom were easy for na a tea for James and workers or no mere demand. And say, Sembi PP free hoba, I know ya thing. Yes. Sema AP free easy office on anonya is many can say the easy body nankasa new na MPP4. Yes, ubenya a certain group of people are almost NDC for. And you cannot win all the people there. Say no, because there are the net team and Sana. Yeah, appointed Mensah. And this team no NDC for so abidi so pen. There's one or two individuals be or mono NDC for more na and semi people hopano. Anoding na ye mungdom na ye kuti in some no ye ba. De kahone me de muslim na bebre. One face message or beshe amount do PBT so and your BT.
They slot in a lot of names and numbers. Mensah, when you go to the Electoral Commission, nobody works with her. I can tell you on authority. Okora Mensah edidin konfuatem. The disrespect. And you know, her problem is that when you question her about her work, because onime jumano, anytime the workers there who have been there for 15 years, before during Jan's time, the people who know the down job, because they know the job, question and she knows say Boss Masari will lick her butt. And into the piano, now Boss Masari didn't question. Said, Mama can't show this register. Yenya problem yinana yekan wasemno. The whole problem, you see, registering your credible. Nina was when sa IT director we Boss Masari any Mensah say yenya registration our district office. That is when the whole register messed up. That is all. Ghana electoral register dahona we cannot get a credible register. It was when Mensah on the IT director a bossman decided say the registration will be done at the electoral district offices, because now what is happening they say there are so many people registration the district officers linked them to different polling stations, because you see when you sit at the district office you cannot know all the polling stations at Chalk. You would not know it. And to make it easy, you bring the registration to the polling station. Because we are district officer. Now district office. Now if you ankamu, na ebia obejina wenim, na okaje so meto abawo ankemu LA. Abra oto abawo ankemu LA 2. So we nipa no koto ankemu LA, you have messed up the register. And that is the inconsistencies in the register. They don't want the NDC to expose them. On election day, so many people will go to their polling station because they were saying, right now, if you want to do what? If you want to rectify the problem, I go online. I'm not sure how dangerous that is. I'm not sure. If somebody lives in Kumasi, now the polling station, Bamboy. Now, oti Kumasi as a policeman, a teacher, and as a driver. Now say oko online. Now say oko checking who say sebio ni DNA registered moi. The EC is saying that person should go to their polling station to go and rectify the problem. It was any panel to bantamano. Ojai ne juma. Na osako bamboy. Na oko district office wo, onko police station wo, oko district office wo, no oko district office wo say oba online na opesa or corrections a directly say ombra. Now if you had allowed people to go to their polling stations, you wouldn't get this problem. Ain't that issue didn't say, oh, the verification can be done online and offline. The issue is the register is fucked up. Mensah is incompetent. She does not know the job. Ura is here. I am almost reno. The workers almost reno. Omoko meeting, they could say this woman is empty. They know she cannot do the job. They know, Mensah is not qualified to be given that position. But politics. Politics. Into politics, Mensah bedru ha. It is a who study problem. Problem you say, sa easy way. The day they decided to let people go to district offices instead of police stations, and then the cover the problem this IT director. So Obi called district officer. So many people go to the police station on election day. But Sanko just but your name is in the system. Because the name is in the system, because you did not assign the person to their rightful police station, you will see say their name is in the system, but they'll be moved to another police station, into a police station A, now or the same area, no police station C. Into obedient the police station, Yabaka said him, but the verification, he didn't register him. How are you going to solve that problem? Because now the place that he has to vote, it has changed. And that is one thing I am fully be a catcher Mensah said, do not do that. Because and you'll be over free Krasibia, no district office or the police station. But at least Obi the police station, be the police station. In this home say there was an offline on Sana IT director Nekasano. They know me iPack or see when they moved the data from the district office to the main office, there was some data loss. No, it was because the whole thing was corrupted. It was corrupted because people's information were taken to other people. They were interchanged. And it is not their fault because, and I'm talking about the people who came to do the registration, because Senipana or district officer, you expect that person to know every police station and what SAR district. How is he going to do? Every police station and what SAR constituency. How is he going to? He's not going to know. So what prevented Mensah from allowing people to do the registration at the police station? They are stupid. They are foolish. The register is a mess. There are so many people who will be disenfranchised on election day. I'm telling you. And this is going to happen, and that is how the chaos is going to start. Mr. S, Mr. P, where am I getting this? My team said they are waiting to send me a video to play to you guys. Until on election day, you will see a lot of confusion. There will be a lot of people who will be going to vote thinking their name is in there. They will not find their name at the polling station. Yeah, because, Kelvin, tell her your name is here, but it shows it's a polling station kill. So that time, what we do polling station A, I got 10 minutes near closing. How are you going to vote? Now, do you understand? Mensah dangerous. Our democracy fell apart the day Mensah can say Yanko district offices enquire registration. That was the end of our democracy. And that IT director, when they go to meeting, they know he has fucked up. They know. That guy, they know about IPAC, he came to defend his lies. He didn't come to tell you the truth. Because who said in the statement, everything was future continuous. Oh, we are doing it. Oh, we are correcting it. He was never emphatic on what they have done. And still, the NDC said it's a own forensic auditor. My any party representatives, IT for them, just no. You know why? Because the problem then is bigger. And Mensah person come print ballot papers before the provisional result and the final register. Because some of them say the provisional register in the background, you will see crazy inconsistencies in the result. Now then I'll catch them and say, you want to do printing today. Sorry. Easy. And then I'll catch them and say, you want to do what we call printing today. Now what I catch them and say, printing number, so there are errors in some spelling, party symbols caused by delay in notice of polling printing. Into notice of polling printing, so what preparation did you do? What work did you do at the back to be able to know, say, you can do the printing? Because all these fundamentals are supposed to be sorted before you can even say, I'm going to print. You cannot just pick data and say, I'm going to print. You need to look at the data. You need to make sure you have cleaned the data up. You need to make sure it is consistent.
I'm fancy when you may at you for sending the higher bomb kayano. Easy about was coming 7 December. Chinyanko Pombemana. Onzu ongutu ni biti mama ya sumudie. Na yesrese yankoso ni enkankura nche masumdue ho dawro enchire NDC amanyoko ne mpipi amanyoko no na o my Ghana so no entime nkoso mfa ne ntoma pemfra wa sumdue mu.
consistent, it is right. So when and I say Jumana, final day I say you print no, Obekacha say we cannot print because there are errors. Jane Mensah is a fucked up shit. Now I want to play this video for you to listen. We EC IT director and the time I'm called IPAC. This guy came to IPAC to clean himself up. He did not come to give you any answer to anything. Muntie EC IT director. Thank you very much, team. I really appreciate this.
For the or soon after the exhibition started, we had a list of all those affected individuals, and we have started correcting them. We had issues of people being placed in wrong polling stations. Remember that the registrations were done in district offices. So certain times people are not sure which polling stations they want to be in, and therefore they would come and say that I was put in the wrong polling station. Can I be put into the proper polling station? We had a number of them like that. And as I've already explained, we had accidental duplicates. We had issues of voters who were transferred. And you know, once you get transferred from one polling station to the other, you are marked as absent from the polling station that you transferred from. Unfortunately, when the registers were being generated, because we had certain issues with some of the network connectivity, some of these absent voters were not printed, or the absent voter list was not printed or was empty. So we had a number of reports. So we had reports from the district that said, I have an absent voter list, but there's nothing in it. So we attended to some of these issues. We also had people who were wrongly placed on the multiples list. And then we had issues of people who were appearing on both the provisional voter register and the multiple list. You can only be on one list at a particular point in time. You can't be on both. So when I say you can't be on one list, the three major lists that we have: the valid voters register, exceptions list, and the multiples list. I can be on either one of them. You can't be on multiples of them. Okay. But for instance, you can be on the valid voter list and be on the absent voter list because you've transferred your votes. And at the same time, you will be on a transfer voter list because the polling station that you've transferred to will indicate that you've been transferred in. But no single person can be on any of those three lists at the same time. So that was an error that was corrected. And then we also had voters appearing with multiple IDs. Like I said, these were the instances where, because of the network challenges that were experienced in the initial stages of the registration exercise, several submits were made for one voter, and therefore they appeared several times on the register.
As it does not make any sense. But don't rush a suit. And okay, come kwasi asem. Apollo kwasi otu ade we onti ase. 99% of Ekuyadonko, some question for 99%, they don't understand what this guy is lying. Asema kwa Wekanina is a fucking lie. He was telling you people they have failed. Because if you went out there to do registration, now catch them say people were placed in the wrong polling station, then it means we have a problem. Now, what caused it? It is because you did the registration at the district office. Because if I come to my polling station to do my registration, you cannot place me in another polling station because every polling station is unique. But when I come to the district office, the officer sitting there will have to ask me. And if he's not even going to ask me, the system that he's using can corrupt and he can send me somewhere. So to cut all these inconveniences, all that we were supposed to do was to make people walk to their polling station and register and move. Why didn't we do that? He is the problem. Me what three sources were easing him. They be Kelvin, I swear to God, the ABC organ and money idea. And Jane Mensah is a terrible person. On the boss man, they have no idea about elections. Because from the beginning, the idea in say, so it did not matter. So a gentleman new, so a Jimmy Fo, so a one you, as far as that person can do our bidding, put the person there, anything you want. Because you cannot tell me, say, yet you acquire registration, then you, the EC, you are telling me, say, people were placed. Who placed the people in wrong polling stations? You placed the people in wrong polling stations because you did not register the people at their rightful polling station. If you had registered the person at the polling station where they vote, you would not place the person in the wrong polling station. And the issue is, nobody said that we cannot do that. There was no law banning us from doing that. There was nothing stopping us from registering people from the polling station. So what actually made these people take that decision? He is telling you that they have messed up.
For or soon after the exhibition started, we had a list of all those affected individuals, and we have started correcting them. We had issues of people being placed in wrong polling stations. Remember that the registrations were done in district offices. So certain times people are not sure which polling stations they want to be in, and therefore they would come and say that I was put in the wrong polling station. Can I be put into the proper polling station? We had a number of them like that. And as I've already explained, we had accidental duplicates. We had issues of voters who were transferred. And you know, once you get transferred from one polling station to the other, you are marked as absent from the polling station that you transferred from. Unfortunately, when the registers were being generated, because we had certain issues with some of the network connectivity, some of these absent voters were not printed, or the absent voter list was not printed or was empty. So we had a number of reports. So we had reports from the district that said, I have an absent voter list, but there's nothing in it. So we attended to some of these issues. We also had people who were wrongly placed on the multiples list. And then we had issues of people who were appearing on both the provisional voter register and the multiple list. You can only be on one list at a particular point in time. You can't be on both.
He's lying. You are the same person saying, say, there were people placed on a multiple list, placed on another list, and you are turning around to tell us, say, you can only be on one list. How did people get on a multiple list, provisional list? The people messed the whole election up.
It was a daily update, TV so.